Hi, P-Tech. Welcome back. I'm super excited to meet you guys, the sixth graders. I am Mrs. Diaz. I am your history teacher. I am also going to be your keyboarding teacher, but this session is primarily about our history class. And I'm going to pop up a screen here for you so that you can see some information about me and about our class. There we go. All right, so this is sixth grade history. I just want to take a minute to introduce myself. I am a 10-year teacher here at James Irwin. So I have been around, I've taught third, fourth, and sixth grade. I have BAs in International Affairs and Russian Studies, and I have a master's in Curriculum and Instruction. I love traveling, I love Taekwondo, I love to read, and I really enjoy spending time with my family. So that's where you can usually find me. This is ancient civilizations. So sixth grade history this year, we are going to study ancient civilizations, and these are my goals. So students will learn how and why we study the people, ideas, and events of the past, that we'll be able to compare and contrast the development of cultures around the world. We'll be able to identify how geography influences the development of culture, and that will identify the legacies of ancient people and how those things still impact us in our current culture today. Another main goal of mine is that we'll learn respect and understanding for varying cultural traditions. In sixth grade history, we cover everything from the founding of mankind all the way up into the Renaissance. So I have, millions of years of human history to teach and 9 months to teach it. So be prepared for us to move fairly quickly. You can see on the side of your screen here that we have a breakdown of the different units we'll be studying this year. We are going to start off with the first people, early human migration, and the Stone Age. Then we'll switch over to Mesopotamia, Egypt, and Kush. And then we'll switch to India, China, Buddhism, and Hinduism. And then we'll go talk about the Hebrews and Judaism, as well as ancient Greece and the Greek world. And then we'll switch to Rome, and Christianity is part of the Rome unit. And then we'll move to Islamic civilizations and African civilizations. Then we'll go back to the East, to China, Japan, and then we'll come over to America for a little while, and then we'll skip into the Middle Ages, the Renaissance, and the Reformation. That is a lot of history. For this class, I would like you to have a history folder, and I would prefer that it be purple. That just helps having a uniform organization system. I do ask that you bring a pencil, a red pen, and a blue pen to class, and I will show you why we use those different things. And then I would like to have either a composition or a spiral notebook for history class only. You'll also need to bring your planner, which we will give you here at the school, and your textbook, which I will also be giving you. To break down our grading policies just a little bit, I do expect students to complete homework and classroom work on time and with at least 80% accuracy. So if you don't get at least an 80% or a B, I'm going to ask you to do it again. And then I'm going to give you half of your points back that you missed if you can tell me how you found those corrections. Great, right? You can always get more points back. If you're absent, you should access your digital classroom from home and complete those lessons. If you're out sick, you have 2 days for each sick day to complete those lessons. Late assignments are not accepted after the chapter test. If it's late 1 day from when it was due, it's a 75%. If it's 2 days, it's a 50%. And after 3 days, I no longer accept that assignment. You can retake quizzes and tests, okay? You do not have to ace it the first time. So if you find that you didn't get to study or you just didn't do as well as you wanted, if your original score was less than an 80%, you can retake it. You have to do that within a week, if you could, please. The Infinite Campus Parent Portal is updated weekly, Tuesday by 4 p.m. That is your student's grade in my class. Okay, I try and stay on top of it every day, but if I fall just a tiny bit behind, always look for it to be current on Tuesdays. I'm new to P-Tech, or actually not new to P-Tech, but maybe new to you since you're sixth graders at P-Tech. We have a grade we call employability, and that reflects your students' work ethic in their classes. Employability grades are given by me weekly, and they're based on some very specific criteria. And those criteria are the James Irwin Pillars of Excellence: respect, responsibility, honesty, integrity, and excellence. So that breaks down kind of what I'm looking for in each category. And I will let you read that screen for more details. You're welcome to pause this video if you want to take a minute to read over that. I want to break down really quickly some of our classroom rules. You might not have seen in the background or guessed, I am a huge Star Wars fan. And so in my class, we use the Force. We follow instructions and class procedures. We organize our materials. We respect ourselves and others, come to class prepared, and excellence is in your habits. The things that you do in your life will choose whether or not you are excellent. If we're in the classroom, I do expect that you're seated when the bell rings, that you're working silently and independently on the bell work, which will be on the board off to the side in our classroom. And you get started on that immediately when that bell rings. We expect that students are respectful with both their actions and their words. They keep hands, feet, and objects to themselves, and they speak only when it's their job to do so. Not that I'm not going to encourage group discussion, but I'm not going to allow people to talk over me while we're teaching. In the digital classroom, which is new this year, you will use class discussion boards only to talk about course-related material. As awesome as it is that you found this really cool video on YouTube, it's not appropriate for the school setting. So you may not post any digital links without the direct permission of the teacher. I do expect you to do standard English conventions when you're in online communication. So we are going to use correct capitalization, punctuation, and spelling. Text speak will not be accepted, and I will ask you to repair that. Okay. I do ask that if we have a public message board for our class, that you not post any questions related to your grades or retakes in that discussion board. I would like you to email me or privately message me for the discussion of your grades or retakes. And that is all for our history class. So I would love if you wanted to give me a quick note to say how you're feeling about this year. And I will look forward to seeing you in person or together.